pitching issues the Astros have, the Astros could lose 90 to 100 games this year. They really could
I
because their
know.
pitching staff is a walking, talking mash unit.
Didn't their
Maybe the
ace get Tammy? Their ace just got Tommy John surgery like what 3 weeks ago, and their other ace is
Oh,
on the Tiger staff.
and and Hunter Brown is he's out for a while. Yeah, I mean their pitching staff is a shambles. They're not hitting. So could they lose 90 to 100? Yeah, I could see that.
Michael.
Philly is going to play better than what they're doing right now. So does KC.
Right.
There's some
So's the
teams
Mets.
playing over their head. Yeah, the Mets are going to play better too. I think there's some teams that are playing. The Marlins are playing over their heads right now. So are the Nationals. I
I think
kind
the
of think the
Nationals
Twins are playing over their heads a little bit.
Oh yeah, the Twins, they were right up there with us for a while, but they started falling off when they started playing the better teams. They caught us during our slump part of April. So, and I said
Yeah.
that, and we haven't even played the Guardians yet, have we?
Um,
I don't believe you have,
Um,
but
Hey Rich, did you see the crazy game today in Pittsburgh where the Reds walked like 7 straight Pirate batters?
they did. That tied a major league record. 7 consecutive walks to 2 different pitchers. Brandon Lau walked 5 times today with 5 different pitchers.
Goodness.
Astros just called Wilbur Wood and asked him to come out of retirement, but he is dead. So they are going to have to continue to throw Mike Burrows and the guy from Lowe's that serviced the oven in the kitchen yesterday.
Wait a minute. Let me see. Let me double check.
Yep.
The Reds
That's
walked
pretty dang close to right.
The Reds walked. The Reds walked 11 men today.
Yeah, they did.
And 5 times
Brandon
it was
Lau
Brandon
walked
Lau.
5 times. 5 different pitchers.
And by the way, one hit back. And by the way, Trevino did hit Magnum on a 34-mile-an-hour knuckleball, but that doesn't matter.
That hit the ground and then hit Mangum.
So my question to all of you is the ones at the top. Who are the pretenders? The top 2 in each division. Who do you honestly think are the pretenders?
The pretenders?
The Padres. The Padres and the Cubs. Well, Padres and the Reds to me.
I think it's more the Cubs. Their middle relief. If you get to it early, you can beat them, and that's a huge thing. Especially now that there's a DH. There's no reason to have to get to a guy early.
But Jeremy, who really believes the Padres are going to win 110 games?
I don't believe the Padres either, but I think the Reds. But the Dodgers could win 105, 100%, but they got to get healthy too. They're dealing with a few injuries here and there. And Yamamoto is great, but Shohei hasn't been as good on the mound this year.
Wait a minute. Shohei may be the best pitcher in the league this year. The Dodgers at 105 wins is low. It should be 115.
Wow. And in the AL West, who do you think is the pretender at the top? The Rangers or the Athletics?
Both.
I think the Athletics are playing really good ball right now. And if they get on a hot streak, I could see them passing 87 wins.
They could. If you're looking at pretenders from the top 2 spots out of each division, I'm really going to get at least one person in this group mad. I think the Yankees are one of them.
Ooh. I don't know. They look good.
And I think the Cubs are the other one.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I think the Yankees and the
I
Cubs
agree
are
with
the
the
biggest
Cubs.
ones.
I think the Yankees, if their pitching holds out the way it has been lately, Max Fried has been a beast. I should know. He wins me a couple games in the middle of the week every week. But
Rich, are the Braves that good? You know what I mean?
They're talking 114 wins.
The Braves
Oh,
are
yeah,
the
the
most
Braves are that
consistent
good.
team in football, in baseball right now, in my opinion.
Jeremy, here's the thing
right
I can
now.
tell you that I can tell you about the Yankees that it should explain everything. They're about to put Anthony Volpe back at shortstop when he comes off the injured list.
Yeah, that's no good.
Anthony Volpe can't hit a beach ball, let alone a baseball.
And there's a reason why McGonigal is playing 90% of the playing time at shortstop right now, because Javi Baez is Andy Volpe.
Well, there's no reason for Caballero to get pulled.
Right,
Caballero's playing
having
fantastic.
Yes.
You know what, Rich? I feel bad for Volpe because he's such a good kid. But yeah, you're right, 100%.
He seems like a great kid, but he's awful.
Yeah,
I'm sorry, he is.
He is.
I'm still trying to figure out how the hell he won a Gold Glove 2 years ago.
Mason Wynn wasn't playing shortstop in the AL. That's why.
Didn't he have the most errors too, or something? Last year, was it last year he had the most errors?
Yeah, so last year he had the most at shortstop.
Yeah.
So congratulations, Jose Ramirez. What was it? He stole his 300th base.
Yeah. Are you saying congratulations to a Guardian person?
I sure did. There you go.
Feeling that, Tanny? Are you feeling
I'm
okay?
fine. Hey, it's a feat. It's a feat.
It is.
300 is not easy for people to do. There's very few people that have done 300 stolen bases in their career. So that's a huge feat. I'll give credit where credit is due. Yeah.
Jeremy, a little later on this season, he will become 300. He's at 291 in homers right now.
Right.
Yeah.
And he almost hit one today.
He's a Hall of Famer, if you ask me right now.
Yeah, I love hearing almost because it's the same thing I said last year. You guys almost went further in the playoffs than Detroit, too, but that counts as much as horseshoes and hand grenades.
Yeah. But 300 is a big deal.
Yeah, at least we got a pennant out of it.
I've got
what
one.
What flag did the Detroit Tigers hang? Nothing.
I've got one for you guys.
Uh-oh.
Okay.
Ooh. What are we getting?
Okay. This will be a multiple choice one.
Excuse me. Sorry.
Uh-oh.
Oh, multiple guesses. Love it.
Can I see your pretty faces?
No.
I was trying to do a segment, but fine.
So there are 28 men on the 500 home run list. Name them.
I thought you said it was a multiple choice.
I said, well, there are 28 men on the 500 home run list.
I wrote that, Jeremy. The hot dogs rulable one.
I know. I kind of figured.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, dude! The fucking Dodgers are looking awful.
That's why we're putting Volpe in there so he can tank, and then when he's gone, we're gonna Lombard Jr. can make his debut. That's what we're doing. We're doing it on purpose.
Why would you tank?
No. What I'm saying is we're tanking Volpe. We're doing it on purpose by putting him out there so he stinks up the joint, and then we call up Lombard Jr. from AAA to make his debut this year, and he turns 21 in June.
Holy cow! The Cardinals going to shut out the Dodgers?
I'll tell you what, Jamie, I like Lombard. I've seen a little bit of him. Mm-hmm. I like the kid.
I knew you'd like that guy. He had I don't know if you know this. He had a 97 exit velocity in high school. 97 and almost 100-mile-an-hour exit velo when he got drafted out of high school by the Yankees.
Okay, guys. 28 batters have hit 500 home runs in the big leagues. Could you name all of them for me?
No, I don't have enough time for my show for that.
Sorry.
I have 6 more segments to go.
I do have a quick question, though, Jeremy, if you don't mind.
I
we're
don't
just
mind
talking about the shortstop stuff. Is the shortstop position, the future of the shortstop position, in as good a position as it has ever been looking 5 years down the road? with McGonigal and Griffin and Lombard and all these young guys coming up.
I think we might be seeing a golden age of shortstops for the future right now. I just think with the athleticism that people have coming out of college and high school anymore, and NIL is changing it to where they're able to afford better training, better equipment, better everything coming into these leagues. I think it's going to help them overall as long as they don't let it go to their head.
You agree? It was quick.
But as far as the Central and the Tigers, and I mentioned it, we've had some inconsistency with some starters, namely Flaherty. Frambe had two bad outings out of all of his. Skubal had a bad outing to start, but he looks like he's righted his ship. If the team and the middle relievers could play defense when he gives them a lead, when he comes off the field, he would probably have more wins right now because his ERA looks good. It looks just as good as it did last year. His strikeout rate's the same as last year. His whip is the same.
Here's the funny thing. As we're talking about shortstops, this kid from St. Louis just made back-to-back errors.
J.J. Weatherholt? Or he's second, isn't he?
No, that's Mason Wynn.
Oh, Mason Wynn. Okay.
Back-to-back errors. I don't know if they're going to give him an error because they were tough plays, but still.
I don't see either. No way on each. Infield single, infield single.
They both hit off his glove though. That's got to be a homer roll. All right, Jeremy, what are we getting back to, boss?
So, as far as the Tigers, is it just some inconsistencies knocking the rust off, or is it something that our fans should be scared of? What do you think, Boston Paul?
I think it's inconsistencies knocking the rust off.
Okay. Jamie?
Wait, what was the question?
The inconsistencies that have been with the Tigers lately, is it just knocking the rust off, or is it something that Tigers fans should be worried about?
It sounds like from what you've said and what I've observed, yeah, I don't think it is a concern yet.
Yeah, it's not.
It's early. It's a 162 game season, but go ahead.
Right. Adam?
I think they suck now.
Come on, Adam. That's funny.
You just wish you had McGonigal to play third next to Ramirez at shortstop. Because he plays third as well.
Why? What's wrong with Ramirez playing third? I don't want Ramirez at short.
What is it? Rocchio at shot at the Cleveland's pretty good.
Rocchio, Rosario.
Yeah. Rocchio is pretty good.
Yeah, Rocchio's at second.
No, isn't he at shot?
Here's the funny thing. Like, they played Tampa. Is anyone aware of this? Tampa and Cleveland played last series, and there was a total of 10 runs scored, 5 runs by each team.
Right.
Today.
For the entire series, right?
Yeah, for the entire series. And then within the last 2 games against the A's, they put up 22 runs.
Right. Big Rich, what do you think with the Tigers?
You think the Tigers got to get healthy?
I don't mind Parker Meadows being out because I've said it. He's an offensive liability. He's a great defensive specialist, but he's an offensive liability. And with him being out,
yeah, you got McKinstry out. You got Javi out. You've got.
I don't mind Javi being out. Javi was starting to look like 2 years ago, swinging at anything that wasn't over the plate.
He can be so good, but then so awful at the same time.
Well, Dylan, they didn't get the shutout.
I do like your team, man. I just think it's a matter of just giving them time. There's still a lot of youth on this team.
Mm-hmm. I'm hoping that Jackson Jobe and Justin Verlander come back very soon, because I need to see Flaherty go to be a mid reliever, because as soon as he hits his third rotation through a lineup, he gets hammered harder than a drunk girl at a frat party.
What's
the latest on Mize?
Mize is he's on a 10-day list right now. It was a bruise of the shin on his plant foot, and it made it difficult for him to put weight on it right now. So they're going to wait until he can do a simulated game and call him back up.
Okay. I just know sometimes you get a hairline fracture when you have something like that happen, and I was hoping that wasn't what happened.
As far as I know, they're saying it's just a shin contusion.
Yeah, that's good. That's good news.
Yeah, real good news.
Hey, Adam, I've got a question for you.
3-2.
Oh gosh, don't. Oh, and pause is
6-7.
Adam, I've got a question with you.
Go ahead, shoot it. Hurry up.
What do you think about Connor Griffin's potential? About Connor Griffin's season? I mean, yeah, he struggled early, but now he seemingly hit today. I mean, he's seemingly hitting better, double and a triple today.
Well, I did he have any RBIs today?
Yeah.
I don't know. I didn't really pay attention, but I know they won big. I know he also he's got to be leading in this category for rookies, under 100 at bats, and he has 15 RBIs going into today.
He had 2 today.
So he has 17 RBIs and still under 100 at bats, which is pretty phenomenal for a rookie. If he went 2, that means he's batting over 250 today, right, Rich? Is he over 250 yet?
He's at 260.
So he's over 250. I think he's doing excellent. I'm sure Rich is waiting for the strikeouts to catch up because, not everyone goes over. You always say he's going to have a lot of strikeouts, Richard.
Track record, man. I hope he proves me wrong.
I hope he proves. I think he is going to prove you wrong. I think he is.
My question has always been: if he hits 40 home runs and strikes out 220 times, are people going to be crying?
No, people are not going to be crying.
Mm-mm. I don't think so.
There's no way.
Remember this statement was made May 2nd at 8:55 Central Time.
Who was the Cub hitter in 1979? I can't think of his name. The Cub
I was born, but I don't know.
79?
Yeah.
Dave Kingman, probably.
Dave Kingman. Didn't he hit like 40-something home runs, but struck out 100-something times when nobody struck out that much?
He did.
All right, Jeremy, what's next on our stream board?
All right. National League chaos. What is going on over there?
St. Louis just beat the Dodgers. Anytime the Central team beats anyone else.
The NL Central has 2 teams on pace for 105 wins. The NFL has West teams have 3 pacing for 90 plus, and the NL East is basically the Braves and a bunch of teams trying to remember how to play baseball.
You mean the West? The
NL Central
the West has the 2 teams on pace for 105, right? You said the Central has teams for 107, 105.
So does the Central. The Cubs and the Reds. I just showed that.
105. Yeah. I don't see it. I mean, I hope it does. It will actually be good for baseball. It will be competitive when they're trying to go up against football.
Like I said about the NL East, it's basically the Braves and a bunch of teams trying to relearn how to play baseball. NL Central, Cubs and Reds are at a historic pace. Like I said, 105 wins. The Padres are projected at 115. The Dodgers at 105. And the D-backs at over 90. I think they were at 93. So which NL division race is the most legit? The West or the Central?
It's got to be the Central. It's got to be the Central because it might take 100 wins to win the division. I mean, goodness sake, the Cubs, Reds, Pirates, Brewers, Cardinals. I think the Cardinals just won the night. Brewers, Brewers are going to do Milwaukee things. Pittsburgh, I mean, I think Pittsburgh only get better with Skeens, Keller, Griffin, Lau. Plus, I think don't the Pirates have somebody big coming back above the Chandler's back? Don't the Pirates have somebody coming back from TJ later in the summer?
Jared Jones.
Jared Jones, and he throws, 102, right?
Mm-hmm.
Everyone talks big on Jared Jones, but he's never over 500.
Throwing heat down the minors right now.
I saw him. I saw he was throwing heat. I saw he was throwing heat, though.
Yeah, his velocity is way up, and he's back soon.
My Tigers came back in good form today.
You got Bubba Chandler.
Beat Rich's Rangers.
Yeah, they did.
5-1.
Well, you got a heavy dose of Kumar Rocker, case rested.
Right.
Rocker is not a starter in the major leagues. I'm sorry. I've said this 100 times. I've said it on open mic. I've said it, on Adam and I's program. Kumar Rocker is a relief pitcher. He is not a major league starter. He has no business starting. Your guys jumped on him in the first 3 innings, scored 5 runs, didn't score squat afterwards, and held on to win. So, kudos to you guys.
Oh my. Philadelphia is just about to eliminate the Celtics.
Yep.
Oh.
Well, Tatum, I knew Philly was going to win that game.
Oh. My Boston sports just gets better and better every day.
But Jeremy, I mean, to answer your question, I got to think the most legit one is the West. Because I think the Central is going to kind of start work itself back down. The East, I think you're going to see Philly and the Mets get better and start easing themselves up to give Atlanta some competition. But I was just looking, the American League is 22 games under 500 against the National League in interleague play. So that's where we're seeing all these better records in the National League compared to, you don't see any of those kind of records in the American League. But yeah, I think the West is the one that's most legit. I think you could see one over 100 and then one at like 98 or 99 when the season's over.
Yes, and 76ers take the lead over Boston today in basketball.
They're going to win. They're going on. Celtics are
they moved on already.
Yeah, today's game 7.
It's over.
Game 7. Wow.
Well, we were just talking about the Mets, and they're losing to the Angels right now.
Unless Boston can figure out a way to score 7 points in 20 seconds.
That ain't going to happen.
It could happen.
I feel the hope.
We've seen it before. Jordan
it's not impossible, but it's not going to happen. They don't have Michael Jordan or Larry Bird. They don't have Larry Bird.
Jordan
if you really want to go,
I believe Kobe pulled it off once. And wasn't there that weird... it was a nobody. Oh, he's not a nobody. He's Mr. Six.
Reggie Miller pulled it off once.
Yes, Reggie Miller.
He ain't a
Celtics
nobody.
Don't have any. They don't have any Jordans, Birds, Reggie Millers, or anybody like that. So it's not going to happen.
And by the way, kudos to Golden Tempo. Since we're going a little off the rails.
So didn't also, if I remember right, Robert Horry did that when he was with the Rockets. Because Hakeem Olajuwon picked up the errant rebound and pitched it out for him, hit a 3. Then he stole the inbound, threw it to Horry for another 3, which he was fouled on to get the 7 points in 13 seconds.
I don't remember if it was 7 and 13, but I remember the series of plays. Yeah.
It's not impossible, but it is.
Wasn't it Reggie Miller against Spike Lee?
It might as well have been. The Knicks were so bad back then.
What do you mean? That was the playoff special every year.
the Knicks are awful in playoffs.
Right, but it was Indiana and New York almost every year.
Okay, for that matter, how about the Orlando Magic blowing a 24-point lead tonight with the most pitiful half of basketball in NBA history?
Loved
4
it.
for 39 from the field. I mean, good grief. 4 for
let's put it this
39
way.
as a team.
Angel Reese doesn't even shoot that bad.
Yeah, that's true. That's true.
Her worst night was 4 on 19, if I remember right. But she did get 13 rebounds. She did get 13 rebounds in that game out of those because she was playing tip drill.
Yeah, wasn't 10 of them Wasn't 10 of them off her missed shot?
Offensive rebounds, yeah.
Defensive rebounds off of her missed layups.
He led the league in total rebounds, led the league in offensive rebounds, and was 51st in defensive rebounds.
That shouldn't count because if an RBI don't count on a double play on the infield anymore for the batter, then
never has.
Rebounds on shots you have should not count.
RBI has never counted on a double play.
The other thing I wanted to get into is there are 10 cities that are being proposed between the East and the West, North and South for expansion in the MLB. Charlotte, North Carolina, Montreal, Quebec, Oakland, California, Nashville, Tennessee, Orlando, Florida, Portland, Oregon, Raleigh, North Carolina, Sacramento, California, Salt Lake City, and Vancouver. So out of all of those, you kind of got to go one East, one West, unless you're going to do one, because National League is nationwide too. So this is where it kind of throws everything off. So because there's AL and NL on both sides, and that's technically all you have to do is add evenly between the two leagues, right?
Right. Change the division structure, and you got 16 on each side. 14 divisions on each side.
Montreal and Salt Lake. I would love Montreal to get the Expos back, but they would have to be the Expos again. If there's a team put there, I want it to be the Montreal Expos. Salt Lake does have the population, and it's actually a growing population for a metropolis. At one time, they were just outside the top 50. Now they're in the top 25 in population, so they are a mid-major market. They could support it. Nashville, of course, is a growing population. That can support it. Charlotte is another. Charlotte and Raleigh both are growing populations in North Carolina. The ones that I think are the odd ones out is Sacramento, California. The jock tax and the way the taxes are, and people are leaving California to go to Nevada or Utah quicker than they are wanting to stay there.
Sacramento's thriving better than Oakland, though.
Yeah, I understand that. In Oakland, they just lost the team. I don't see that being a valid option.
How do we know they didn't go to Sacramento and say, "Hey, you're hosting the A's for the next few years. We'll give you a shot at, a franchise based on, your attendance and how the fans react to your team and all that." So I don't think Sacramento is out of the question.
I loved when did you guys see that on X that Angel Reese posted one of her pictures from her model shoot, and she says, "Oh, I'm killing modeling. Is there anything I can't do?" And KD responded, said, "Make 3 layups in a row."
Nope.
I thought that was the best diss ever. So, Boston Paul, which two cities do you think deserves it more?
I'm thinking Nashville, and I'm thinking Salt Lake City.
Here's what I like about that. The Nashville one, you have the easiest name to go with. You could just call them the Nashville Sound.
Yeah.
They already have the Nashville Sound.
Yeah, but that's in another.
It's in
Another
another.
That's a trip.
Yeah, AAA.
What?
Right?
That's a AAA
It's a
team
AAA
in
team.
Nashville.
Yep. But I'm saying if they're going to go there, they might as well just expand that stadium, make it bigger. It would be cheaper to refurbish that stadium to do it and make the Nashville Sound a major league team.
Although I would love to see Montreal myself, and I agree, Expos.
Yeah.
Some great players come out of the Montreal Expos. Sorry, go on.
Okay, Jamie, what's your take?
I'm gonna say Montreal and Nashville. Nashville, we could call them the Nashville Dollywoods, and then their theme song coming out of the field is 9 to 5.
There you go. I like it.
Adam?
I'm thinking North Carolina, and I'm thinking Charlotte and Salt Lake.
Charlotte and Salt Lake. Okay.
Yeah.
Big Rich.
But who are we losing?
No,
you're losing anybody, which is unfortunate.
Yeah, we're not losing anybody. Rich. They're talking about going to 30 teams.
They're already at 30. They're going to 32.
32. Yeah.
Which, by the way, once we get finished with this particular aspect of it, I have a related question, Jeremy, I'd like to ask you. I'm going Montreal. I'm with you. I'd love to see the Montreal Expos back. The Western team, I'm caught between Portland and Salt Lake City. I would probably go Salt Lake City though. And you know, you build the retractable roof stadium, you call them the Salt Lake Miners, and you know, or you could call them the Salt Lake Shakers.
Or the
whichever way you want to go with
it.
Yeah. You know, and I think that Salt Lake City would really accept the team extremely well. So Dylan. I'm thinking Montreal and Salt Lake City.
Okay, Dylan, what two cities for you?
Jeremy, this is the easiest question that you've ever asked me. There's only two. One in Charlotte, one in Nashville. Nashville is such a booming area. We know it's getting a Super Bowl. Heck, it might get a Final Four, all we know. In Charlotte, you know, we know there's, I think a AAA team there. So I think Charlotte could get around a big league team. Plus Charlotte, you know, with Atlanta not being fall and some of those Mid-Atlantic teams. I think it'd be fun.
Yeah.
I personally say off this list, the only city I don't want, there's two cities I don't want to see a team in. Oakland, California, because it's an armpit, and Vancouver, BC, because the travel logistics would be a nightmare, especially coming out of the East. So for me, it's Montreal and Salt Lake. That's where I'm at.
MD, we bringing Lisa Fernandez out of retirement.
So Salt Lake City, what's funny is, do you realize that has the lowest suicide rate in America?
Salt Lake does?
Yes, because they have a high salinity in their water, which helps actually stop mood swings.
Come on. Really?
Yes.
That's
a fact.
That's really a fact?
That's a fact.
Wow.
I'm looking this up.
I am too. As soon as I'm off this,
they're one of the lowest suicide rates as of the 2020 census.
That's wild. Wow. Okay. Well, I think that you know, if they do get rid of a team, it should be Detroit Tigers. Just kidding, Jeremy. I'm kidding.
You know what? But here's my question. If we do have expansion, all we're going to do, and I agree with MD.
That is true, Paul.
But I agree
Well,
with MD's
Michael,
statement. If we have expansion, we're watering it down even more.
Again,
You're going
yes.
to have more players that have no business being in the major leagues. That's 60 or 52 more players that you're going to have up there that have no business being there. There's already
then,
too many guys in the majors right now that shouldn't be in the majors right now.
1,000%,
Don't-
Rich.
don't-
1,000%.
and then
Don't
It's
forget
so
eight
diluted
more
right
double
now.
A teams.
It's terrible how diluted it is right now
And
with
don't
people who
forget
can't hit.
And don't forget the AAA, the AA, the single high A, and the single low A teams. So that's 26 per team in each one of those as well.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
You,
Take
you
26
have
and bump them up.
That's
you have
6
players in the
teams
major league
per-
that can't hit.
That's 6 teams times 26. That's 156 players.
Well, no, because you're 20. Well, yeah, that would be in wrong positions. Yes.
That too, Michael.
Because you got 52 players, 26 from each team, that should be in AAA going to the majors, the AA going to AAA, A going to AA, rookie ball going to single A. So yeah, but it's 52 times what 4, so that's 200 and something players.
And Rich, I think we're witnessing right now some of the worst hitters that Major League has. I mean, it's just diluted with bad hitters and bad pitching.
Across the league, batting average is down almost 22 points from last year.
Mm-hmm.
As an average.
Too, I bet.
I've got a question.
Is that good though? Does that mean pitching's on its way back?
Well, it means pitching is really good, but the bad part of it is the batting averages in that are low, but we have some of the best talent in the field that's under 25 that we've seen in a long time. We were just talking about the shortstop position. That's not counting any of the other ideal players in those outfield positions at third, at short, and behind the plate, even at first with Nick Kurtz and guys like that. There's a lot of talent out there, but there's still a lot of guys in those 23rd, 24th, 25th, 26th spots on a roster that have no business being in the major leagues.
Absolutely.
And now it's going to get even worse.
Hey, Rich, Paul, Jeremy, Adam, you guys have probably seen more life than me. Is part of the problem now that guys are sacrificing batting average to try and uppercut everything? Because we remember Tony Gwynn. He would just use that 5.5 hole each row, hit the ball the other way, he'll bunt. Now, now it seems like who cares about batting average? Everybody's swinging for
exit velocity.
Everybody's swinging for big Mac land.
Because home runs get you in the Hall of Fame. They know that. That's why.
Dylan, you just said analytics is a bad thing for baseball. Welcome to the club.
I mean, but
I'm still here.
Welcome to the club.
Is it?
Yeah, I mean, Dylan, you're right. I mean, they it's all about, even when they're scouting now, it's all about power and big, and you got to be big and tall, and you got to exit the ball out of the park at 100 miles an hour, 115 miles an hour, and if you don't, you're not going to get drafted, and that's just how it is right now.
And that's why they should make the torpedo bats illegal, not only in the major leagues, but also in college.
Yes. And I think they should do away with aluminum bats in college myself too, because that's a different.
I think high school should be the last time you're able to use an aluminum bat.
Absolutely, but yeah, it's a problem. It's it's like the NBA with the 3-pointer.
Another cat coming in the house.
Hello, Yoli. Good to see you.
Hey boys, I got a jet. I hate to do this right on the spur of the moment. I got a jet, man.
That's all right.
Go
Rich.
ahead.
Have a good
Go
one,
ahead
man.
and shout
Thank
out
you for
yourself
everything.
on your way out, buddy. Go
All
ahead,
right. Twitter, Big Rich 8371. On Facebook, it's just my name, Rich Richardson. Monday nights, we do the fans chat from the Diamond with Adam and everybody else. You guys are all involved with that. Tuesday, open mic. Wednesday, Steel City Sports Talk with me and Adam. Next Saturday, we'll do this again, Jeremy.
Yes,
I appreciate you having me as a part of this thing, but I got to fly. I just found out
remember
something
to have your top 5 travel albums for next week, for next Tuesday.
Yep.
I got you, man. I got you.
Front to back.
Rich,
So,
it's a pleasure.
all right.
Austin.
Thank you,
You're
Rich.
awesome, man. Thank you.
Rich,
See you guys.
All right,
Bye-bye.
buddy. So, Paul, you're not going to want to look at these stats, but the
please.
Celtics did not score a basket from 5:02 left in the fourth quarter.
Terrible.
Hey, congratulations, 76ers.
I'll go on.
So now we are up to, so that we covered all that, the 5 burning questions in the Major League in May. Boston Paul gave us this one, and the first one is, can the contenders recover? The Astros, Mets, Phillies, and Red Sox were supposed to be playoff locks, and now they're all sinking fast. Some managers have been fired, and others are on the hot seat, and the margin for error is gone. The question is, who actually has the roster to climb out of it?
The Mets.
So, you think the Mets, Jamie?
Yeah, I do.
I think the Mets can climb out of it too.
Okay.
Yeah.
Adam?
Mets, definitely.
I think the Red Sox can climb out of this.
Well, they fired Alex Cora and the coaching
I feel like being
staff.
ballsy, all right? I feel like being ballsy.
Dylan, what do you think?
Ooh. Wait. This no. I remember what the Phillies did in 22 after following Joe Girardi and went on a big run. I mean, maybe getting Zach Wheeler back helps, but if the Phillies don't hit better, maybe Phillies too old. I mean, I don't know. I mean, Kyle Schwarber, Bryce Harper, Trey Turner still all seem like they can play. I mean, Zach Wheeler is healthy, but I don't know. Philly's the only one. Boston, forget about it. The Mets, I'm not sure New York could hit its way out of a wet paper bag. And I'm sorry, but I think Houston's run's over. But then again, we said that for the last 3 years anyway.
Wow. Good job.
I personally think the Mets can pull out of it. The team that I think is cooked, and I'm sorry I have to say this, I think it's Boston. Right now, pre-Memorial Day, I think Boston is the one that's probably going to sit towards the end.
Paul, I got faith in Boston. I'm the only one in this panel.
Thank you, Adam, but I don't have faith. It's just not a good situation in Boston right now.
I'm going to leave my Clemens Red Sox shirt out for the cause, all right?
I don't think that the management wants to win right now.
You don't think it? I think it's less about management, and I think they just don't know how to win, and they haven't had the right coaching.
Well, he's gone. So this guy they have now, he was the protected coach. Chad Tracy, he's really good. Relates with the players, the younger players. So yeah, there could be. I mean, I don't know. They've been playing all right. They're 3-2 since the firing. And they like Chad Tracy. The players like him.
All right. And last but not least, what is your overreaction, and underreaction so far this season? Boston Paul, you go first.
For overreaction, underreaction for what? What do you mean?
Anything throughout the MLB season.
I think, well, I'm talking about a team here. I think the Blue Jays are my overreaction. I think people are overreacting because they're not doing as well, and I think that they're going to be surprised. I think the Blue Jays are going to come out of it and do well, and so that's the overreaction that I can think of right now.
Jeremy, am I playing you this week?
I can't. I haven't even really been paying attention.
Are you Tigers for the
I've
win?
been working hard. Are you Three Rivers?
Yeah.
Yeah. You're kicking my butt.
I think you're winning.
Everybody's
tied.
been kicking my butt lately. It's okay.
We're tied 5-5.
Everybody's been kicking my butt too. I don't know what the heck.
We're tied 5-5, and you haven't even checked it all week.
Michael came on here and told all you guys how great I am in fantasy, and I'm like terrible right now. No, he said I was good in baseball. He didn't say really.
Hey,
fantasy.
you know
Which team
what?
are you? Wait, which team are you?
Me?
Yeah.
Who?
You don't know who my team is? I can't tell you. You're gonna have to guess.
Oh God,
I
are
have,
you the Nittany Lions?
No.
I have 3 home runs on the bench today, Jeremy, with 7 RBIs on the bench.
Fail.
I think if I know.
Baby Yoda. What is going? Oh, it's May the 4th be with you week, huh?
I have too many.
Mine's
guys.
the cool name. My name of my team's the
Yes,
cool
that's
name.
coming up on Monday.
Victorious Secrets is my name of my team.
Dylan, just the one that makes the
That's
most
actually
moves.
kind of
That's
cool.
Paul. Every morning,
No, it's not.
3:30 a.m.
Look, it's not though. It's Michael. Michael has more moves than I do this year. He's got about 15 more moves than I do.
That's crazy.
67.
I have the most
Yes, he
moves at
does.
3 in the morning. I have the most moves at 3 in the morning, Adam.
Yeah. He has 7 more than you do.
He does. I told you. But I have the most moves at 3 in the morning.
What are you doing
Okay.
at 3 in the morning?
I just, I get up, I wake up, and I'm like, I can't fall back to sleep, and that's my way to fall back to sleep.
He's setting his
Make a
roster.
I set my alarm to beat Adam, so I got to get up and make some moves, and it's not working this year. My team's not that.
Well, me and Jeremy are tied now.
My hit is on hitting at all, and I'm very down about it.
Yeah, I know. You
I
said
just
3
watched
of 30
Shohei
earlier,
Ohtani
I
go
think you
0 for
said?
4. I just watched Ohtani go 0 for 4, Jeremy. So you got to be loving that stat.
And
I do love it. It's why Vladimir Guerrero has been sitting on my bench, is because McGonigal and a few other people have been blowing him out of the water.
Jeremy, let's make a trade. I'll trade you any of my pitches for Vlad.
No, it's going to take a bat to get Vladdy.
I'll trade you any of my bats and a pitcher for Vlad.
Look at this. You're working out 2 for 1 here,
That
buddy.
might work.
I'll
take
throw
we'll
Vlad,
talk
yeah,
after the
because
show.
all my other guys are hurt.
Paul, your inbox is going to be lighting up here in about 5 minutes.
Offer me trades, guys.
For your team, Jamie, what is your overreaction, underreaction for your team right now?
Oh, you meant for my team? I'm sorry when I answered that question earlier. I'm sorry.
That's okay.
I started the fantasy baseball conversation. Sorry, guys.
Sorry.
Let's see. I think let's see. I think
that might win.
let's see. I think the overreaction is Elmer Rodriguez may not be as great of a pitcher as he thought he was, because it was just his debut, and that's all it was. And I think the underreaction is, I think a lot of people aren't realizing that this Yankees pitching staff is like really that freaking good, and from the major league to the minors and starting 5 to bullpen. I think I wrote in my article, they were saying that the Yankees this could be their best starting pitcher rotation since the 1998 Murders Row. I wrote a thing about that.
There you go. I will trade my wife and a box of donuts for Vlad. Jesus, Paul, you're getting all kind of offers.
Yeah,
I don't have Vlad. Jeremy has Vlad.
I'm the one with Vladdy. I have Vladimir Guerrero Jr.
Look at that. Great article was used. There's your forehead picture, Michael. Pay attention. Pay attention. There it is. You just had it. I hope you saw it. And Jamie's been sitting up all night. They finally got caught off guard.
Okay, Adam. For your team, what is your overreaction, underreaction, Adam?
We going Cleveland or we going Pitt?
You pick.
Valero is my biggest overreaction this year right now because he can't play defense, so they had to send him back down. But they did bring up Bird. Oh, I can't. The kid from Australia, the first round pick, finally, and he finally got his first hit today. So, and RBIs and stolen base, he knocked it all out in one time. There's the forehead for you. So yeah, these young kids are just gelling well, maybe because they played down in AAA for a while all together, so they've already gelled. And then all of a sudden you put them around these veterans, and there's only about 6 to 7 veterans, and Stephen Vaught's still a young coach. So he's having a lot of fun out there.
Cool.
And we'll
Dylan, do you have a
Pittsburgh for
team you
another
love
day.
in the major leagues?
I've got one for you. Is Mason Miller the best inning pitcher in Major League Baseball? Because if you need 3 outs, he's Mariano Rivera, or in his case, Trevor Hoffman.
Dylan, what's your baseball team? Who's your team, buddy?
But I don't really have a team now, but
Who would it be if you had to pick one?
I
Marlins
don't
right
really
now?
have a team.
Because Xavier Edwards is on fire, and they just called up that smoking pitcher from AAA right now.
Sorry, my video was out.
I mean, Sandy Alcantara, but we know Sandy could be going at the deadline.
I don't think he is. I think these Marlins are going to be playing some good ball down the line.
And then the Rays, I mean, just whether McClanahan stays healthy or not, but because the Rays, we know what Cash can do. Actually, I mean, but be honest with you, I grew up a Cardinal fan, and I didn't see St. Louis going 20-13 so far. I mean, Jordan Walker hit a line drive home run tonight. I think he hit his 10th home run. And
Jordan Walker he missed his Rookie of the Year campaign last year. He fluked on that for sure.
Well, this guy.
I got it. My way early Rookie of the Year predictions right now is McGonigal and Griffin.
For Rookie of the Year?
There's another guy, JJ Weatherholt.
Yeah.
The Cardinals really good too.
I was gonna say there's a couple people running in contention in both leagues, but yeah, McGonigal definitely the front runner. I'm not gonna say Connor yet, but he's sure is climbing the ranks very quickly.
What about that net outfielder?
Who, Carson Bench?
Yeah.
He's not doing that good right now.
Well, nobody on the Mets is.
He's on the verge of going to the minors right now, but he's going to be a good ball player. Sal Stewart, Michael just brought up Sal Stewart.
Ooh.
The Reds, really, really, really good. Yeah, Benj is hitting 0.43 right now. Per Michael.
You're right. That Sacramento team is really hot right now. But their pitching staff, that's got to be the most questionable thing I've seen.
They do okay.
They're at home. At home. Okay, let me rephrase this. At home. Their ERA is up over 6. Their ERA is horrible as a starting rotation.
If you have any pitching in Sacramento right now, whether it's on your fantasy team, whether it's an opposing, not on their team or somebody playing them, don't start that pitcher.
It's a hittable park.
Yeah.
The wind is usually blowing straight out.
Yeah. Don't start that pitcher. Whoever's pitching.
Don't start any pitchers. Don't start any pitchers at home for Colorado
or Sacramento.
For one, or Sacramento.
Definitely not Colorado.
I mean,
but for my team, my overreaction was complaining about Drew Anderson, and then yesterday he comes out and he just mows down to win us, to tie up the series at the Braves. It's 2 days ago. Comes out in the 8th inning and firing at 97, 98 miles an hour and only threw one ball through 3 batters. So he lowered his ERA from 8 to under 6 in one day.
Jeremy, can I revamp my over/under reaction
Sure.
to my Red Sox? Okay, my underreaction is the Red Sox are going to be bad because my underreaction is that I think they're going to be worse than bad. My overreaction is I don't have an overreaction with them because what I see is what you see is what you get. And management, I'm not happy with. I've mentioned like 6 times on the program tonight.
I didn't even pay attention. Who won the Derby?
By the way, first female trainer to ever win the Kentucky Derby in 150 ever.
I think the odds were like 36 to 1.
I think 21 to 23 to 1.
It might have changed. It changes during like right before, when people are betting. So it changed a bit.
Hey, by the way, Paul, at least you've had a better week than Spirit Airlines, right?
No.
Exactly. Yeah, they're kind of done, huh? They're kind of done.
Wow.
37.8 million. Oh my gosh! All them people just stranded.
Stranded.
They said they gave refunds, and then they didn't give refunds.
Isn't that terrible? That should never happen. That should be against the law. They should go after all of them that were, whoever is in charge for Spirit.
They should have merged with JetBlue in 2022.
Terrible. People.
2022, Spirit Airlines did not merge with JetBlue.
Right, they should have. They should have whenever they had the chance to become.
I know, and they blew it.
Are you a fan of Spirit Airlines, Jeremy? Or
so with the teams like outside of the Yankees, I don't want to get into it. So outside of the Yankees, Athletics, and Rays, nobody's really pulling away, and the parity's wild in the American League. Is it mediocrity or balance or parity? What do you think, Boston Paul?
I think it's parity. I think, that's, my thing in looking at them, looking at the situation, it's parity in the league right now, which is good. Parity is not bad, right? You don't want, these 3 or 4 groups of teams,
Okay, go ahead. I thought you were done.
No, I'm just saying you don't want these 3 or 4 groups of teams always winning or these 3 or 4 groups of teams always losing, So parity's good.
Well, with 27 World Series, even though they haven't had one since, what was it, 2009?
Yeah.
5?
Yeah.
9.
9. Okay.
Has it been that long?
Okay, 9 was the last one. That was Jeter's last year, wasn't it?
No,
14 was his last year.
No, Jeter didn't go out with this World Series.
Okay.
Jeter went out with the walk-off
He should have.
Yep.
Oh, okay.
I think the ABS. I think the ABS has to do with the parity. To be honest,
I was ready to say McLean's doing good, and then he just throws 2 wild pitches in a row. And I don't know if there's a lot of bugs on this.
Right.
I don't know if there's a lot of bugs on this field tonight, but everyone keeps going like this all night in Anaheim.
Oh, I'll tell you what, Adam. We have more love bugs than beaches here in Southwest Florida.
Well, that's crazy.
Oh, love bugs are attractive to automobiles down here in the month of May.
Michael, you're digging deep into your history tonight, boss.
By the way, Jeremy, to your question, I think what's happened is some of these teams, the Blue Jays, have not been able to stay healthy this year, probably because they went to Game 7 of the World Series. The Red Sox seemingly can't hit. Nobody in the AL Central's got a big payroll. I mean, yeah, the Yankees are great, good, but maybe not great. And then I think the AL West going through transition with the Astros being so dominant for so long. The Angels, well, Mike Trout's is not destined to win a playoff game. The Rangers, well, I don't know if Texas can ever hit in that ballpark. The A's can hit, but can the A's pitch? And then Seattle, well, they're swinging. They're hit home runs and strike out.
All right. I think it's more parity than anything else. I think there is getting balance in the major leagues outside of your upper echelon people that pay for the money past the luxury tax. All right. How ugly will the early CBA talks get? Needs to go outside?
No, I have my truck with me tonight, and she keeps barking at it like someone's fucking here. Like a FedEx guy dropping off fucking packages or something.
Labor tension. Oh, right.
Yeah, you can hear her barking. Yeah.
All right. So how ugly?
Just let everyone know I'm not lying. Sorry.
I know we can hear it.
They're gonna get ugly.
How ugly will the early CBL?
They're gonna get ugly.
Oh God, I can't even get through my take before everybody. I know. Labor tension is already bubbling. Players want changes to service time rules and revenue sharing. Owners are bracing for a fight. It's early, but the tone could shape over the next few seasons. Do you think MLB can avoid another lockout-style shutdown, or are we headed for a very messy negotiation? You go ahead there, Paul.
No, I think we're headed for a very messy negotiation. I think there's going to be a lockout. I think we're in for no baseball because that's just the way it's going to go. It's a messy situation.
It is. Jamie?
I think there'll be a there'll be a lockout, but I do and I think the good news out of it is we're gonna get the salary floor that I think the players have been wanting, and like I said, what else do I think out of the lockout? Oh yeah, I also hopefully maybe they talk about, like I said, getting rid of the 15-year deals. That's what I think they should do.
Salary cap, you think?
I said salary floor, but get rid of 15-year deals.
Yeah.
Like what the NHL did.
Yeah.
In their lockout.
Mm-hmm. So a hard cap. Adam?
Yeah.
Adam's not there.
I'm here.
Oh, you are? Okay, there you go.
I don't know. I think they're going to resolve it. I think there's going to be a floor, though.
I hope they do.
All right, Dylan?
I love baseball.
Just a floor. That's it. I think you're going to be able to spend whatever the hell you want. And if there's a floor, maybe get rid of the luxury tax.
Yep.
I'm cautiously optimistic, but I believe there will be a 2026 season in play.
27
season in play. I don't believe there will be a salary cap. That's a no-go for the players, but I do believe there will be a salary minimum floor that every team will have to spend.
All right. I'm hoping there isn't a lockout. I hope that they work out something to get rid of. If they can't make a hard salary cap, at least get rid of the deferred payment.
Good point.
It's not the same as what happens in football, because you're talking about a guy that is only going to make $2 million a year, and then at the end of it's going to get $560 million when his 20-year contract is up. That's ridiculous. And I'm talking about Shohei Ohtani in particular. That is probably the most ridiculous deferred contract. Yeah, he's only making $2 million per year for 20 years. So that's $40 million, and at the end, right after that, he gets $560 million in a lump sum. That's going to wreck that franchise.
Well, with the revenue they have coming in every year, and banking that revenue every year, they take in a lot of money with TV and ticket sales and everything else, Jeremy. So they're able to do that for 10, 15, 20 years. They'll have the money to go ahead and pay him that kind of money. That's what they're banking on.
It's ridiculous, though. It's ridiculous.
Oh, it's terrible.
I understand that, but at the same time, if this goes through with the monopoly thing through the Department of Justice with the NFL, Bobby Bonilla got $1 million for basically. I think he's got 6 more years left on that, maybe 7. I think it's done in around 2030 or 2033. I can't remember which.
34. And Ken Griffey Jr. is still getting deferred.
So still, okay. So,
Ken Griffey Jr. got deferred too.
Yeah, I'm just saying they were given a minuscule amount per year of that to make up the difference. You see what I'm getting at? Whereas he's due is the day he retires after that 20-year contract is done. If he retires, then he gets $560 million in full.
I get it, but if you're going to eliminate it off one, you got to eliminate the rest too, though.
There's ex post facto rules. They won't get. Those are players that played in the past, not current players. That's the difference.
I'm just saying. If you do it for one, you got to do it for all.
No, but okay. When they made weed legal, guess what they didn't do? They didn't release everybody that has been put in jail for 30 years for selling weed. They didn't release them all. Okay, now because that happened before. I know. I'm just explaining ex post facto. You see what I'm saying? If you got in trouble for something that was a law last year and they changed the law this year, you still stay in jail for the law you broke the year before. You still serve your time. Do you see what I'm getting at there?
I get it.
So it's saying going forward, that won't happen anymore. Deferred payments are like crack mama putting back $800 in layaway at Kmart back in the 70s, but can only really expect to ever make payments up to less than half, but gets the worker to give it up. That's pretty accurate.
I think they can, Michael. I think they can make the payments in 20 years because of the money they make now, because they don't have to pay out the salaries now. So for 20 years, they're going to be able to pay. They're going to be able to bank all this money.
And also, let's not forget that the Major League Baseball doesn't do the ticket sharing revenue like they do in other leagues. Who defines the trade deadline? May sets the tone for July. Teams like Guardians, Pirates, and Athletics could swing the market depending on how they trend. Buyers and sellers are forming now. Which teams in the next 30 days will decide the trade deadline landscape, and who is most likely to flip the switch? What do you think, Dylan?
You know what? I don't think this will happen, but I would love to see Mike Trout on a true contender, but it won't happen. I don't even know what the Red Sox could get back for him because this guy's not been good this year, but Jared Durant's a far better player. I mean, Paul, you and I both know. We've seen Durant play.
Yeah, he needs to get out of Boston.
Jared Durant needs a COS.
He needs to get out of Boston. But yeah.
Okay. Since he went to you, Paul,
Yep.
what do you think about that question for the trade deadline?
I'm
which
thinking-
team do you think is going to be a seller? Which team do you think is going to be a buyer?
I think that the Red Sox will be a seller. I think the Dodgers are always a buyer. I think the Yankees are always a buyer. I think the Cubs are going to be a buyer. I think, I think, which may surprise people, the Chicago White Sox may be a buyer. They're doing pretty good this year. The Oakland A's may be a buyer. They're doing pretty
way better than the Royals,
right? So you got to, all the stud teams
they're
are always
leading that
gonna be
division
buying.
right now.
Right. All the stud teams are always, they're going to buy, the Yankees and the Dodgers of the world and the Cubs. But some of the surprise teams like we were talking about earlier, like the White Sox and the A's and, even like the, maybe the Giants and stuff, they're going to buy.
Let's not
Jeremy,
forget the Braves.
Well, the Braves are going to get a
Go
couple guys back with Schwellenbach and Strider. So if Atlanta ever gets healthy, look out. By the way, Jeremy, I think I want to bail. Thanks for having me, and tune into Dylan's History of Sports.
No problem.
I will have a new episode coming out Monday around 9 o'clock or so. I'm going to talk about tornadoes hitting sports venues. Yes, I'm going to combine weather and my love of sports.
All right.
With being in Florida, I thought you'd be talking about hurricanes and sports venues, but anyway,
that will be later. That will be later, and trust me, we all know what happened to Superdome, but that's another adventure, right?
Absolutely.
By the way, didn't the
I'll tell you what,
Cowboys?
if it wasn't for the Superdome, the Cowboys got hit with the hurricane on that one that came up through the Gulf.
Yeah.
The Carolina Panthers got hit with the one that went up the eastern seaboard, as well as the Jets and Giants and
By the way-
Washington. I think that hit the whole seaboard that year, didn't it?
Yeah, 22. That was Hurricane Ian that basically hit here, just up the road from me. By the way,
that was the one that sucked out the bay.
Yeah, it made landfall from the Gulf there, and then
by the way, Jeremy, didn't a tornado hit like one of Michigan's sports venues this year?
I believe it was one of the single A affiliates here in Michigan.
Okay. Thank you, Paul. Thank you, Jamie. Thank you, Adam. Thank you, Big Rich. By the way, we need to have Rich and I need to have a trivia.
Shout
show.
out your channel.
Spunky Spectrum Sports.
So make it a show.
Spunky Spectrum Sports, Dylan S Sports 1, Big D Podcast. It will be up Monday around 9, depending on what time my class is. Maybe 9:15, but I'm not exactly sure yet.
Cool.
All right.
What's happening?
So those are your 5 burning questions this year in May 2026. This has been another episode of KCB's Sports Network Baseball Roundtable Talks. I'm your host, Smoking Jeremy B. Boston Paul, let everybody know how they can get a hold of you.
Right here, Baseball Roundtable Talks, KCB Network.
All right, Jamie Malloy.
Just a guy loving baseball.
You guys can follow me, yours truly, at Bill's Chat 1 at Bill's Mafia Chat, and also Jamie Malloy, the unbiased journalist, at DJ Dog Tags on Twitter X. You can also follow me on Driving to the Top Productions every Tuesday night as at 8 o'clock p.m. Eastern Time, as Joe Dalio and I will host the Subway Conversation Chat, and every Tuesday night at 9 o'clock p.m. Eastern time. We're also going to be doing another episode of Open Mic Sports Night with that crew there. Then every Wednesday night, it's back here on KCB/Huddle Sports Network with Jeremy and the crew for NFL Roundtable Talks. And then every Saturday here at 9 p.m. Eastern time, it's Baseball Roundtable Talks on this channel. So thank you guys very much for listening. Don't forget to subscribe to our YouTube channel. Like, comment, ring the bell for all notifications. For more sports news on the Huddle Sports, that's KCB Sportsnet. You can find us on Roku TV, Amazon TV, Facebook, YouTube, wherever you get your podcast. For all of us here at the KCB Sports Network, I'm Jamie Mullane. This has been another episode of Baseball Roundtable Talks. We see you. I'll see you guys next Wednesday for NFL Roundtable Talks, and next Saturday too for baseball. Good night, everybody.
You need to let him go last.
Adam, shout out yours.
I driving to the top
do.
production. Driving to the top productions. Obviously, you can find us there on YouTube. You can get me at Sports Talking It on Twitter. You can find me here on Saturdays. You can find me on my shows Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. Are we getting back to normal Thursday, Jerm?
Got another week yet. So we got another week off.
All right. So, well, maybe Thursday we'll do something else. Who knows? But we're on a hiatus, I guess, for a little bit. And that's where you find us.
Well, when your publisher that runs the show, when your publisher that runs the show tells you, hey, you're going to take 3 weeks off because we're going to Portugal and it'll be 2 weeks to the Mediterranean. You know what you say? Have fun. Bah.
See ya. See you later.
It's been a Baseball and Table Talks right here on the Sports Network, where we go live into Roku, Amazon Fire Stick, Facebook, YouTube. We're everywhere where you can find podcasts, and it looks like we went into Twitch tonight. Thanks to Dylan. Try every day to be a better person than you were the day before. That's the only way to make the world a better place. It starts right here. Much love to everybody that's
This is a Huddle Sports Network broadcast. You can find us on Roku TV, Amazon Fire TV, Facebook, and of course YouTube. Get all your NFL news here first.